sure.
All right, guys, do we like it? And who do we like more?
To punch it.
From level 2, you're much stronger. But they rotated Disruptor as well, and Boxy might be in problems.
They're trying to get aggressive onto March, and he'll be able to get the kill for it. He may lose his life, though, as the Thunderstrike and the right clicks do mean the trade does occur. Gabby gets the permanent AGS and shift stack.
Top lane as well.
Oh,
the kill off the Doom.
There, Tiger and Mickey, Tiger's able to lead him right into the tower. He gets low, does not fall.
Fairy Fire, and most importantly, Orb of Venom, and because of that, he can go on KP again.
We have the Nature's Grasp sort of just blocking off any sort of escape for KP, and it's going to be a second kill just as quickly as KP comes back to the lane. Tiger will happily reset and get himself a free trip back to base, but this lane for Mickey, it's being set up perfectly because of Tiger's aggression.
Yeah.
These steps.
If they only had a glimpse here, now they do, level 2, maybe even kinetic.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the
glimpse. Now they can have a good shot at this. Mickey, he has got Tiger by his side.
Fine.
And that'll be enough to push KP back, so the damage won't be there to bring Mickey down. And now Mickey can turn, gets the slow and the multi-shot onto KP. KP dies a third time.
Time so far of that bottom lane. Here on top, we have Insania. He's trying to... he actually snatches that creep away, but because of that, he is bounced on.
I mean, Gabby's got to be a little careful because Boxy's going to start going for his support, pushing March away from him. Gabby does commit, get the kill. See if Boxy can punish this. Mickey's coming with the TP to offer that extra bit of damage, but Gabby, he's just turning, and he actually kills off Boxy as well. Gabby gets the double kill, and Mickey just does not have the damage at the moment to shoot down the Slark. Gabby's going to get away with it. Hit the 6, he's got that kill potential, and TNC, they're going to look to abuse it just as he hits that 6. Perfectly timed. The glimpse back into the stun. There's the nuke from the Laguna Blade. TNC, very hot with the moves.
He's 10 CS behind, and now he fell as well. They kill him in the perfect timing. And how he's playing, he goes for no Devour.
Armel. They're getting in on top of Armel with the help of Insania. There's the backup. March comes in with the TP Frost Shield. Armel's gonna be... Is the poison enough? It is. The poison will kill him. Liquid finally able to push Armel out of that lane that he's been dominating in for the most part. Down here, continuing to farm. See if Boxy reads this.
So tanky though. 20 stick charges as well. They need to kill him off fast.
The 4 of them, they should have a pretty solid chance of doing it. The Sinister Gaze into the Light Strike Array. Living Armor will not protect Boxy as TNC get the pick off, and they'll now try and push for more. They'll want more out of this. See top arm out. He's going to look for the solo kill onto Tiger. Has he got the burst to do so? Tiger's going to use the overgrowth with Laguna Blade still unavailable for 10 seconds. Armel did not have the ult ready to go. And now they're going to try and turn both the Gust and the Nature's Grasp off the mark. Tims steps in. They turn with the body shot. Tims will be able to trap him in the Static Storm, but Tims loses his life for it. And Tiger's trying to press it onto Armel. Armel does now have Laguna Blade back and available. He's not even going to need it for Tiger as KP comes in with the Mud Golem Rocks, stuns up the tree, takes him out, and the rest of Liquid are forced back behind the tower.
They're still cleaning around. There's Doom.
They're bringing TPs in. Quaifer's going to come across to try and help out, but Insania goes down. Armel picks up the double. TNC, they're still trying to get in under the tower. They know they've got the number advantage. There'll be a buyback from Tiger to make sure that TNC cannot look to dive.
Everyone to that top lane. Meanwhile, Boxy just chilling on the bottom lane farming. He might even go on this Disruptor. He might get him.
He just turns. Man's up onto Tims. One more touch would do it, but he can't quite get in range. Maybe that. They kill him just in time. They're able to protect Tims. He nearly goes down as Boxy nearly jukes all 3 of them out. Won't be the case though. TNC get the kill.
That's Boxy right there. You can never count him out. Ardar that isn't completing a pipe, he's going for the Hood of Defiance into Blink Dagger, which I also respect, and he's going instantly top to defend this tower.
Mass TP's top. Tiger, he's ready to look for the wraparound for the trees to see if he can get the ult to catch these 2 out. KP and Armel, they're pushing on the 2 of them. TP's coming into the outpost there. It's going to be a full-on fight. There's the overgrowth to starting the tombstone, so there'll be no crush, but he can still look for the right clicks. Armel gets the light strike out with the Yules, tries to separate himself from Boxy. He's still on the retreat, but quite in with the Viper strike. Armel, he goes for the TP out. He's going to make it away. Armel escapes. And TNC will not lose anyone, neither will Liquid. Liquid, they're still hunting. They know there's more in the jungle. Gabby trying to get out. Shadow Dance popped. Can he pounce away? He can. Static Soul with Tims thrown down to contain Mickey. But Tims, he's being slowed, he's being chased. Gabby gets the space to escape, but Mickey slides forward and will claim the kill. Tims to fall. But nobody else goes down. All the other cores escape to do their best to ensure they come out on top. In the river, March goes for a bit of a de-warning mission. Boxy's going to be on top of them because of that, and with the damage coming out, the combination of the corrosive haze and the physical from Mickey.
They might go on him.
So if there's going to be any TP back up there, it looks like he'll be left alone. Nothing that Liquid can offer him up, but they'll take make the most out of the space. Mickey's back to mid.
Position 4.
Now the blink's done for Boxy, so Liquid's plays, that sort of setup's going to be a lot easier. No longer does he have to walk in and hope that he doesn't get doomed to be able to go for the blink crush. The dive comes in, Gabby looks for Quaker, light striker right off the mark, but they've got a lot of burst with the Lagoon and the Dragon Slave. It's not enough though. Insania's in with the save. Quaker will be fine as TNC back away.
Insania also understood that he did not need to use False Promise. Their top lane, however, Boxy.
He's looking for the setup. Do they have the damage? They're going to drop the Doom. Boxy is very, very tanky. The living arm as well, keeping him fine. Armel's coming across the Yule setup, but he has to be careful. Tiger's trying to get on top of the leader. The overgrowth holds the back of Force. The Hurricane Pipe from Mickey separating Boxy, keeping the Slardar safe, and now Liquid can turn. They turn onto KP, slowing him down. KP's in trouble. Gabby and March are still trying to get to the backlines, but Liquid, they're playing close to the tower.
Chase and not die, but I'm not so sure if he's going to be able to actually take anyone down this early on. Coming in, but
it's going to be too late. They've already got it. Liquid take the roast, they take the Aegis. Boxy's looking for action, jumps in. Tim's is gone. As Liquid starting to amp up the pace they're playing. The question is, are TNC ready for this?
Hurricane Pike is usually the best item for draw early on, but in this game even more so. However,
he's going up to the high ground here, but TNC, they're prepared. They drop the Doom down. Insania used the False Promise to try and keep Mickey safe, but they're going to chase this one for sure. Insania will buy back. He knows that he has to help Mickey after this bit of a mess up. Boxy goes to the high ground, gets the crush on the Corrosive Haze on the pot, onto the poor leader. Armel's dead. They'll lose March as well in the river. Gabby with a BKB trying to mount up against him, but he's already lost 2 of his heroes. He's got to get out. Pounces up to the high ground. KP as well trying to split the attention away. As Liquid, they'll chase. The route's there. I don't think there's any escape for KP as he's starting to get slowed down. Quite for TP's over, and Liquid take another.
Can they get another catch?
Let's see how much they want to push it. Force forward. They've got the grab onto March. March is gone as well. Dead for 60. There's no buyback available for the Lich. Liquid, do they want to try and go for more? They've struggled to win. They struggle to go high ground. Let's see if they are feeling a little more confident today. As outside the base they stand. Mickey starting the siege. Bit of a push back onto KP. What TNC, they don't really have the best means to shove the waves back out. It's basically on Armel's Lina from a range. With the glimpse. Not going to commit anything else on the kinetic field. Doesn't trap Boxy, and even so, he's such a tanky Slardar at the moment.
You have Viper. He's extremely difficult to take down. You have Drow Ranger with Aegis, and then you have Boxy, who's almost unkillable. All supported by this Oracle plus Treant, this duo in the background that just... this allows you to take down anyone.
And they've got that tower. TNC, can they do anything to punish this? Another glimpse step, but Boxy, he's just straight in onto the high ground, goes immediately onto Tims. Tims is dead. They do Mickey, but Mickey, he's going to be protected by Insania. Boxy does fall for this. Can TNC chase for more? They're brought back on Tims. TNC, they've got to find something out of this. They'll get the second support. Tiger's gone. They're chasing onwards. Another glimpse. Can they kill Mickey twice? He's dragged back into the hands of Tims and March. The Thunderstrike upon him. Gabby committing with a BKB, gets himself out of the multi-shot. Still has the Shadow Dance. He's got to back off. The Static Storm stopping Liquid from being able to turn immediately. They'll get March. Can they get Tims? Another stun from Armel. Slows Boxy's attempt to jump in. Tims, the range still catches him though. Mickey and Quaker rip him apart.
KP, he's trying to creep skip. I believe he might have done it. They do have a catapult mid lane, but they will instead go for the Doom. They won't catch him. Really demonstrated why this hero is...
Poor old Tims. Boxy. Again, I mean, so many times that Boxy's just been finding the jump onto Tim. They're going to look to punish him. And I said, Boxy's got to be careful doing aggression. He did use his buyback. He has indeed got back up Insania and Quaker coming across. Boxy, does he want to look to jump again? He's got the blink, he's in. Onto March, Corrosive Haze. He continues to play aggressive. A force on March, gets him back up to the high ground. March will live for now. They're prepared here for Armel. Armel's going to show himself, but indeed the move, Boxy reads it all. He's there, ready and waiting to punish Armel for trying to go for the split push. Armel, has he got anywhere playing his way out of this? It doesn't look like it. Another crush comes into place, tries to slide away, but the two of them take down Lina.
Pike and travels, you have to be trying to find some space for yourself to go on different sides of the map.
I mean, KP's walking in, but he's walking into 4 heroes. He's in a whole world of trouble. He pops the Ghost Scepter, will save him a little bit of time against the physical damage. They just turn over towards March. KP has managed to create the distance. He may live, as he looks like he will. The Ghost Scepter was enough to save him.
Insania there used his nuke one last time when Mickey dropped him super low, but the Chain Frost wasn't really bouncing any longer. He was fine.
Its Drow lineup has come into full power in terms of the pushing potential. Mickey's got the Eagle Song. He's on the way to having that butterfly at a very good speed. And TNC, they're definitely still pretty strong. They're only 6k down, and they know the best way for them to take a fight is outside of their base. As they catch with the smoke, this poor old starter, the starting stone's down. Do they have enough damage? It's going to take them a long time. He's still trying, Gabby, to stay on top of Boxy, but they can't quite do it. Boxy can get himself away. KP utilized the Doom onto the Drow. Gabby's going to continue to fight on. Gets the pounce connection onto Insania. A kinetic field will trap him. Insania still with the rest of his team around, but they're going to let him go. He'll use the false promise on himself. Gabby is able to get a lot of damage done onto him. Tiger in with the newly found Blink, sets up with the overgrowth and pounce away, keeps Gabby safe. They lose the support for a support. Insania and March will fall. Liquid still continuing to chase. KP's out with the TP and so is Tims. TNC, the rest of them will escape.
They take a decent fight there, even though they initiated on Boxy. I thought that might be much worse for them. But the MVP of that fight, even though he started it off wrong onto the Slardar, was this Disruptor. Because later on, Boxy was about to re-engage, but Tims, he kept his cool and he glimpses him back across the other side of the map.
See if this is scouted out. The courier's there, so they know that this is up. They tried to go for the smoke into Roche, but TNC, they're going to start heading over. Can they get there in time? They cannot. Oh, they try and slide in, but already Dire, they've got the Roche kill, and Mickey's grabbed the Aegis.
Now they're on the hunt.
Thunderstrike on a Boxy to try and stop him from being able to blink him, but Tiger is able to get forward with the overgrowth, catches out Tims, turns towards KP. Mickey, he's falling pretty fast though in the standing still. Mickey is in trouble with the false promise. Insania saves him just in time. They turn. Gabby just gets destroyed immediately. Gabby does not have buyback. He's 300 gold short. This may be it for Liquid here, as they've just turned up with that Aegis straight off the back of the Roche fight. They get the key kills, 4 dead on TNC, only KP with buyback. Liquid, they should be able to take quite a bit from them with this time.
I love the way they assessed their problems and dealt with them perfectly. This Boxy was their only form of initiation, but he was always handled. He was always dotted either by Disruptor or Lich. However, Taiga itemized with that blink, and there you go, they call it.
Without the buybacks, they don't have a chance to hold, as Liquid will do it here in this game one, taking the victory.
34 minutes in, Liquid take it deep.
I wanted this new Liquid. What's wrong with them?
What happened?
Yeah. Not a bad way to end the game at all. Liquid already showing that they've certainly learned from